Hi guys, Bleach here. I can barely get my garage open. It's like 48 degrees today, 46, supposed to reach 50. Ground's frozen in my garage. Hard as a rock, I might not be able to get my garage, I don't know. I'm going to try out the impact and get this flywheel off here. See exactly what's wrong with it. Look at that, it's coming off, but it's hot. Jeez. Not used to this thing. I don't know if I just snapped it or what I did. Ah, shit, that's hot. Damn it. God, I burnt myself. I'll come back in a brief message from Purpleberry. Doesn't look too stripped, guys. I might be able to get the flywheel past, the nut past, and put it back together. The key looks okay. Just going to tap it back in. Put it back together. I don't think that's points condensers. I think that's some kind of weird Tecumseh charging system. Because this does work with the battery and starter. Guess I'm going to put it back together and work on the carburetor. Yeah. See the little shiny part on the flywheel key? It's a little chunk out of it, but it shouldn't be that bad because it's flat on the bottom. Safety last, guys. Not third, but last. Let's put this together. I'm going to use a hammer. Just want to... Not a good idea to do this, really, but... Well, it kind of is. I'm just trying to get the flywheel back on there with the key. I need a block or something. I know. This thing. I don't know. Maybe the impact to put it the rest of the way. Doesn't seem to be on the key very good. Guess it'd be okay. I really need a block of wood. It's not together, right? At least I tried. Nuts really stripped out. Because I did not know what I was doing, but it should go back on there. I couldn't find my file to clean the thread, so I just took like a bolt and just went through there with them. I should get a bolt the right size, but I want to get it stuck on there to clean the threads, like turn it back and forth or something. Yeah, pulley is still turning on the bottom, so hopefully it works when I do this. Just twisted it right off there. Darn. Guys, what I like to do is put like, and see it on the end there, vice grips on there to keep it from moving. Try to get it on there. Word. Does it look like it's on there? I guess. Hopefully I didn't strip out my socket. Looks like it's on there, I think. I don't know. I've never done that before. Let's see here. It's not a good sound. That's not a good sound at all. What have I done to it in the process of it? Put through there a minute. Seems okay, guys. It's still not tight. I'm going to draw it tight with a wrench. Alright guys, this thing went kaput. I did have it draw tight, and then I tried to draw it more tight with the impact, and it stripped out, cross-threaded. I'm not so good with things. And I tried taking the nut off of this snowblower engine and put it on this one. It's not compatible. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like chipped on the side. So I never had much luck with Tecumsehs. And plus I never used an impact wrench before, so live and learn. Once I have it tight, just don't over tighten it with the impact. But let's see if I can get the engine pulley off the stamper there, or the Briggs engine there. Hey guys, might as well put this puller together with you. Took me a while to find the socket I needed. It's just a shame I ruined that Tecumseh. It probably would have, the flywheel would have probably oh, I see, you're only supposed to hook up one of these or something. I thought they go together. I don't want your pulling. I want it like right there. And then do this. Hopefully I didn't lose the other nut. Alright, let's put that back on there. Draw it tight. Never put one of these together before. What the hell's wrong with it now? Oh my god. I'm not so good at things. As you can tell with the Tecumseh engine. That engine probably would have ran, I could have got it running, but I just don't have experience with those. Let's draw this tight. It'd be nice if Stanley's wrenches like to work. There. I think it goes down further like this. That's what I'm going to do. And just like, I don't understand why it won't go in there. God. The bolts they gave me don't seem to be long enough for it. Oh my god. I don't understand this thing one bit. I got the puller together. It's on there. Hopefully it pulls it. There's enough threads to pull it off. Let's try it. We can see okay, guys. Oh, just a wrench on there. Probably break the gears. Oh. It's moving. Did you hear it crackle? Did you hear that crackle? It's like crackling oat bran. It's running out of threads, guys. Not good. It did move. I can see a spot where it moved. I have to use a smaller puller. I don't know. I have to adjust it again. Running out of threads, guys. Smart, guys. I got a starter cup there. It'll keep the shaft from going inside the engine, so we should be able to pull it the rest of the way. Then we can use this engine on this. This is the engine that came on the very first snapper. For some reason I put this on here. It was pulled off this engine before and I tried to use it again. I think it's no good. It was no good. It was like something wrong with it. Okay, it's got a key on here. I won't be using this key. I'll be using the key from the Tecumseh. We on here? Oh shoot, you're not getting the shot. There you go. Better, guys. Just love these wrenches I got at Walmart. Oh, slipping. Jeez. Try it. First time using a puller set, guys. Oh shit. I need something to brace it. It's coming apart though, it's coming up. I don't really have the strength to do this. Let me see what I can figure out. Let's keep turning it. I guess I'm trying to. My plan backfired. I have to bend it off to get it off. It's a good thing it screws off, guys. Can you see that? Where am I? See? It's a good thing this thing screws off from right there. But I got a socket there now. We'll come back in a minute. She's coming off, guys, I believe. I like the socket trick. Oh my god, dreams do come true. I believe it's almost off. And then I can, another day, probably in the spring, or when we get another 50-degree day, I'll, come out here. It's going to be 50 Friday, but I want to go swim at the Y. Oh, she's almost off. A little more. Woo, pretty! How pretty! At least I can use the puller, guys. Not so good with a wrench. Gotta find the cover to this thing, a muffler. Got a cover around here. Tell you what I want to do. I don't know if it's possible. It might be. I don't know if I should do this after what happened to the Tecumseh. But what I'm getting at is I want to somehow turn this into a pole start, like take the mechanism off that 8 horsepower Briggs and the flywheel and make this a pole start. I don't know if I should do that because this thing has no coil. Shoot. I'll have to take the coil off the white one. But you know what I'm saying, right? You think that'd be an easy thing for me to do, make this a pole start? Put the thing with the ball bearings on there and the flywheel from the other engine. I don't know, guys. Seems like too much work. I do not know what I did to with the cover to that engine. Not good. I remember seeing it in previous videos, guys. But yeah. I'm gonna let you guys go, and we're making some progress. Maybe I will make this thing a pole start, but I gotta be careful not to ruin the engine and over tighten stuff. What I'm gonna do is loosen it with the impact, and then I'll put it back together with a wrench and try to torque it or something. But hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please comment and subscribe, guys. Peace, take care, bye. Love you guys. My puller works, I'm excited. Alright guys, I found the cover. Remember, I painted this years ago. The Rust-Oleum didn't do too good. It's a little rusted. Well, we're just going to leave it like that. Maybe I'll paint it up. It'll be a nice engine. I don't want to... What I really should do is put this engine on my Comet instead, and then wait for these to be done with new engines or some old briggs. Yeah, but I think I'll do that. But I think I'll just leave the Comet as it is, because the engine does run on that, even though it's a 5 horsepower. This Comet over there, it's got the 12 horsepower briggs. Oh my god, I almost left my coat out here. The 12 horsepower briggs on there. I'm going to wire it up. It doesn't want to govern when it gets in grass like how it governs up when you get in high grass. So there could be because there's 8 horsepower carburetor on it, or maybe there's something wrong with the governor linkage. But I'll just use it as is long as it cuts grass. 5 freaking snappers, guys. Who would have believed it? I remember I started off with ones that wouldn't even run. But bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave those Tecumsehs alone. They're bad news. Bad news, Tecumseh. That's a bad Tecumseh not work for me. That's a bad Tecumseh. Look at me pointing at you. Bad Tecumseh. I'm losing my mind. I'll see you guys.